Hey guys, this is going to be our YouTube class for this evening. We're going to go over some footwork and then we're going to go through some of the skills from our boxing drill that we use in class. Okay, so first do a quick warm up and then we'll explain kind of how the class is going to go after that. So let's start with some elbow pulls, nice and easy. And washing machine. And you guys know in these classes we've been doing real quick short warm-ups. You might need to stretch a little more on your own. You might want to go ahead and do some of your rank requirements. Let's do big arm circles. You know, your push-ups, your sit-ups, your burpees, all that kind of stuff. And the other way. And you also might want to work on some of your own requirements. These videos have been pretty short, and we're trying to come up with stuff that everybody can do. So, you know, if you're a brown belt, you might need a little bit more of a challenge than this. And that's okay, you know, to go over some of your stuff on your own. Let's do, we've been working on this on the Zoom class. Hammer blow, reverse punch. Hammer blow, reverse punch. So twist your hips just like reverse punches, but the hand that threw the punch slices across for a hammer fist first. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom, boom. Same drill, back fist uppercut. So the uppercut hand just pulls straight back and across to a back fist. Boom, your other hand comes to your face. All right, good deal. Now, here's what we're going to do, all right? We're going to go through a footwork drill, drill it for about 45 seconds. Then we're going to show you a combination on the pads. Mr. Tyler and I will demonstrate and explain it. And then we'll do that combination a couple times together with you and then drill that for about 45 seconds, okay? We're going to do 5 rounds all together. 5 footwork drills, 5 pad drills. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is really simple, just the V drill or the V step, okay? So you can imagine if you're standing at the point of a giant letter V, you shift up and back down the V. Shift up to the edge and back to the point. And when you go to your right foot leads. When you go to your left foot leads. Keep your hands up. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. Come up and back. Remember, when you come up, don't pull your feet together, right? Move up into a fighting stance and back. Okay, up and back. You can start adding in some punches if you like as you move. You can change up your timing a little bit. Okay, you can take some steps faster, some slower. Okay. You see Mr. Childish kind of changing it up for you a little bit. I'm just keeping the basic pace right here. Okay, try not to go any slower than me. All right, at least go this speed that I'm doing. If you want to speed it up, if you want to add in some strikes, you can. Okay. Just about 5 more seconds here. Keep those hands up, move into your stance every time. All right, good deal. So, what we're going to do with these boxing combinations today is we're only going to use 3 punches. We're only going to use jab, cross, and hook, but we're going to use some of the different defensive moves that we have in the boxing drill. So I'm going to grab the pads real quick. I'll show you the first one. We're going to throw double jab, fade, jab, cross. Okay? So Mr. Tyler's going to throw 2 quick jabs. I'm going to swing for his face. He's going to just fade back and then come back again, jab, and cross. Okay? So that double jab is just a quick attack. He's trying to lure me forward, right? He makes me think that he's in close enough for me to reach him, and if I swing at him, he just steps out of the way, boom, and then he can hit me. All right, so one more time, slowly on the pads, double jab, fade back, jab, cross. Okay, one more time, a little more full speed, here we go. 1, 2, fade, all right, just like that. So we'll do it 2 times with you, and then we'll work it for 45 seconds. So go ahead and get in your stance. Front hand is your jab hand. Here we go, double jab, boom, boom, fade back, and then press forward, jab, cross. Remember, on that fade, you keep your weight here. You don't move your body weight back. Okay, you're just leaning back out of the way. One more time, medium speed. Here we go. Double jab, fade, jab, cross. All right, hands stay up high, feet stay in your stance. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Go for it. Okay. Might choose to change your stance. If you think you got it, you can start advancing dancing a little on the jab, then pull back just a little bit, and then fire in for those last 2 punches at the end. All right, that's time. Good deal, nice and easy, okay? Round 2, here we go. Our footwork drill is the V-step with a pivot, or the V-step and the open the door technique, okay? So the front of the room is where I start off facing. I take my V-step up at an angle, so I'm going towards the corner of the room, and then my back foot circles around, so now I'm facing sideways, okay? So I'm facing the front, facing the corner, turning my body to face the side. I'm facing 3 different directions here for this footwork. Then I'll do the other side, right? V and pivot. And then you just close the door and reverse your direction and come back. All right, 45 seconds. V step, pivot step, ready, set, go. Again, I'm going to go nice and easy here. If you want to stay with me, if you want to speed it up or add in some hands, like Mr. Tyler's doing, that's cool too. Okay, second one here we're going to use is going to use this pivot step. Okay, so the pivot technique is actually one that you don't need to learn, I say in quotes, okay, as a belt requirement until you're a brown belt, but it's still good to know. So what Mr. Tyler's going to do is going to throw jab cross. I'm going to throw like a straight punch towards his face. He's going to pivot offline. He's going to throw another cross here. Okay, so he's not going to do the V step this time. He's just going to pivot off his back foot. Okay, so he's going to do jab cross, just pull his right foot back, and then cross again. Okay, so if you can imagine if we were fighting, he throws his punches, I try to punch him, he steps offline, boom. Okay, I'm going that way, he got out of the way, and he punches me. Okay, so 2 times together, nice and slow, here we go. We do jab, cross, pull your back foot around, cross again. Okay, one more, medium speed, jab, cross, pull your back foot, cross. Straight punch, open the door, straight punch again. All right, here we go, ready? 45 seconds, begin. Nice and easy. Now, if you wanted to use the V step, you could use it on that jab cross, right? I could step up and start throwing punches and then move out of the way again and punch, right? I might move up at an angle instead of walking straight into you. I might move up at an angle to start punching you and then get out of the way. Okay? All right, time. Next one. We worked on this in some of our earlier videos and in the Zoom class. We're going to do a switch step and then a regular step. So I'm in my stance, okay? Now what I'm going to do, if you remember when I did that switch step round kick, like where I was passing the soccer ball, I'm getting ready to kick, it's going to be that same motion. Okay, I'm going to switch, and I'm just going to step up again. Okay? I'm going to switch, I'm going to step up again. So I want you to think maybe that I'm going to go that way, or I want you to think maybe that I'm going to kick you. Okay, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to switch, I'm going to move in and start throwing some attacks. Okay? Here's what's important. All right, and if you can see, I'm standing behind the red line. My face is right lined up with the red line. Now my head goes offline, and my head goes offline. Okay? I don't want to keep my head in the middle and just move my feet. Because the whole point is I'm trying to stay out of the way of your attack. So if you punch me, I'm moving, and I'm covering myself, and I'm trying to get in closer to you so I can reach you to hit you. Okay? So here's how we're going to practice this one. We're going to be light on our feet, and then we're just going to switch, move in, and then back out again. Switch, move in. Okay, so with a little bit of head and body movement with it. Here we go. Ready? 45 seconds on your own. Go ahead. Be light on your feet. It's easier to start moving if your body is already in motion. If I'm standing totally still, it's a little bit harder to get going and make it be smooth. Okay? So already be kind of relaxed, light on your feet. Okay? Maybe I'm sparring, maybe I threw a punch or something. I'm trying to get you to come in close, and then I shoot in, and I can start throwing some attacks at you. And make sure you try both sides. Okay, we have about 10 more seconds here. And not a big step, right? Just quick feet and getting in close. Okay, I don't have to go. And bounce. That's time right there. So good job, good job. Next one. Jab, cross, cover, hook, cross. Okay? So let's watch. Mr. Fowler will help us out. He's going to throw jab, cross. That's front hand, back hand. I'm going to swing for his head, and he's going to bring his right hand back real quick to cover himself. Then he's going to throw a hook and a cross again. Okay? So he's doing left, right, okay? Left, right, cover yourself, hook, cross, left, right, again. Okay, so one time a little more full speed. He does 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Okay, so we'll do this facing you real quick. Nice and slow the first time. Jab, cross. This hand comes back to cover, and then my weight is already in my front foot, so I roll over to that hook and cross for the final punch. So one more time, a little bit faster. Jab, cross, cover, hook, cross. Okay, here we go. Hands up high, elbows in, 45 seconds. Go for it. I'm going to start off slow for you. Jab, cross, cover, hook, cross. Jab, cross, cover, hook, cross. Okay? Notice after I do that cross, my weight is on this front foot, so I cover myself, and then I still, boom, have my weight ready to fire off that foot for the hook punch. Okay? Almost there. All right, that's time. Good deal. Now, we're going to go back to that switch step again, and we're going to add the pivot, or the open the door. Okay? So I'm in my stance, throw my switch, I step up close, and then I pivot offline. Okay? So it's going to be like the switch step, then the V step, then the pivot, or the open the door. Okay? So I go, I'm in my stance, switch, my head's offline, step, my head's offline, this foot pulls around, and I'm turning to the side. Okay? So it's almost just like the V drill, right? Where I was going 1, 2, 1, 2, except now I'm adding the switch first. So it's switch, 1, 2. Switch, 1, 2. Okay? Switch, 1, 2. And then if you want to do the other side, of course, you have to change your feet. Okay? So 45 seconds. I'm going to start off slow. You can follow me. You can start adding in some strikes and changing up your time a little bit when you're ready. Ready, set, and go. Keep those hands up high. Do the same side 3 times in a row. So you can follow me if you need to. Okay, I'm going to switch my stance. So I'm going the other way. Alright, now a few more seconds. I'm going to start speeding up just a little bit here. Last time, here we go. All right, that's time. Now, we've got 2 more of these. Let's see which one will be. We're going to do the slip technique here next. Okay? So, Mr. Tyler, we're going to throw a jab cross. I'm going to throw a cross. He's going to slip to the outside. He's going to throw a hook to my body, then a hook up out of my head. Okay, so he does jab cross. Boom. I punch. He moves to the outside. He's going to hit to the body and hit to the head. Okay? Might bring this one down. Here we go. One more time slowly. Jab cross, he slips, boom, body, head. One more time, a little full speed. Jab cross, step, body, head. Alright. Okay. We'll do it with you slowly. In our stance, we're moving forward. Jab cross, they throw a punch at us, so we get out of the way. Now that our body weight is here, we're going to hit to the body right there. Bam! And then unwind up to the head again. Okay? Because my weight is already shifted over here, instead of just standing back up, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to, as I push back, boom, twist, and do a punch. Could be an uppercut if you wanted. We're just going to hook, hook, because we're only working on those 3 punches today. So here we go. One more time together. Jab, cross, slip, body, head. Okay, notice for that double hook, I don't do this. Right? My whole body turns for both of them. My head, my shoulders, my chest, everything. All right, so 45 seconds on your own. Ready, set, go. Jab, cross, slip, body hook, head. And when you're throwing that hook to the body, probably going to be vertical hook. Probably from this distance. About 10 more seconds here. All right, time. So we got one more. We're going to go back to that switch step one more time. Okay, we've been doing switch step. This time what we're doing is we're going to switch and bounce to the other side. Okay, so if you noticed last time, okay, I did the switch step, then I went back to my normal fighting stance, then I did the pivot off to the side. This time I'm going to take out that normal step. I'm just going to switch, bounce off to the side. Okay, so you're facing me, and now I'm over here. Okay, so we've been sparring, you've been seeing me kind of do that little move. I've been moving in and switching off to the side. Now I'm going to change it up on you. I'm going to come to the other side. Okay, you're expecting me to move that way and forward, so I'm going to move that way and forward. Okay, so this time it's just 2 moves, not 3. So here we go. It's the last footwork round we have today. We're going to do switch step and then slide over and pop my hips back into the middle. So I'm facing you. One more time. Switch, slide. Okay? 45 seconds. Try that on your own. Ready, set, go. And nice and easy, right? Okay, and again, this is something you wouldn't just be standing here and then suddenly jump, right? I'm in the middle of trying to get in close to you, and then I'm moving, trying to maybe get around your attacks, get into a better position where I can attack you, but you can't attack me so easily. Okay, so I'm moving in, you're attacking me, I'm moving in, and then I'm moving off to the side, and I'm trying to get around real quick. Maybe I'll go all the way around and try to get behind you and take your back. I don't know. Kind of just depends on what your strategy is. Right? I don't know. Move around. That was probably a little bit too much of a dance. But all right, that's time. Okay? So, last one here on the pads. It's our last round for today. We are going to do the duck, okay? Which for most of us is the first one you learn, so it should be pretty simple. Mr. Tyler's going to do jab, cross. I'm going to throw a hook punch. He's going to duck. He's going to come up, hook, cross. Okay? Jab, cross, hook, cross. Pretty simple, right? It's jab, cross. He moves to the outside here, and his body weight is already over there, ready to throw hook, cross. You could also do this the other way. He could do jab, cross. If he went the other way, he would just throw cross, hook. Okay? Both of those are your power punches. Your cross and your hook are going to be stronger than your jab. Okay? So either way would be fine, but if I'm moving this way and my weight's already on this foot, I'm going to want to throw the hook because I can push off of that foot. If I was moving this way and my weight's on this back leg, I would want to throw the cross because I can snap my hip forward. Right? So it sort of just depends on which hand they attack me with. Okay, so let's practice both of them. We'll try both of them here. Ready? So, first one was jab, cross, duck, move towards our left, hook, cross. Okay, let's do that one more time. Ready? Jab, cross, duck, roll, hook, cross. The second one we went the other way. So we did jab, cross, they threw a left hook, so we went to our right, cross, hook. One more time. Jab, cross, duck, cross, hook. Right? Because I'm moving this way, I'm standing up. Boom. Okay? Now some of us have learned, right, I can throw shots to the body as I duck and roll. That's something different, okay? If you want to try to add that in, you can. We're going to keep it fairly simple today. So this is our last round, 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. I'm going to do them both slowly for you one more time. Jab, cross, duck, hook, cross. Or if I duck and move the other way, jab, cross, duck, cross, hook. Jab, cross, duck, hook, cross. Jab, cross, duck, cross, hook. Right? Just depends on which hand they attack you with. Which way I'm going determines which punch I throw. Okay, notice if you want to, as I duck, I can step in. I don't have to just duck and stay in place. I can duck and move in. I can set up maybe the body hook that we learned earlier. Okay, any of that is fair game. All right, that's time right there. So, we did 5 rounds of footwork. We did 5 rounds of pad work in the air. Hopefully you were visualizing that you're really hitting the pad or sparring with somebody. Okay, my voice changed again all of a sudden, even though I'm almost 30 years old. We're planning on getting back to class soon. We'll keep you posted on what's going on with all that. And you know, we want to make sure the building is clean and everybody's going to be safe and healthy. We've been taking care of stuff, so we'll keep you in the loop. And hopefully sooner than later, we'll be back and get to see you in person. All right? Thanks for working out with us. We'll see you next time.